quarterfinal it is. XlorD versus TGW. Off we go. Everything seems to be working for the moment. XlorD upper right on Concealed Hill. TGW's bottom left. This could be a long one.
Chad pointing out it's 3 undead mirrors in the top 8 in the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
True. True.
I mean, that will mean we will have one non-undead, right? In the semis?
Yes, correct.
And Vortex isn't even playing. Who else is missing? Vaughn isn't playing. Definitely top 8, top 4 candidates.
I wonder if Blizzard is watching this sometime and they're gonna be like, uh-oh. Uh-oh, what have we done? 6 undeads in the top 8?
Yeah, I mean...
Is this my fault? Did I do this?
Crypt Lord here. Lich first by XlorD.
Dude, we made a new meme with our logo, by the way. Back to Dorito. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, we're sponsored now. That is the one reason why this logo looks like this. I mean, you've been guessing a lot about what this means and all. Simple explanation is we're sponsored by Dorito.
Next level marketing, dude. Dorito's gonna see this stream. They're gonna be like, oh my god, we have to sponsor these boys. So, what do we have in our undead mirror here? It is not double Crypt Lord. No, no. It's ghoul build on both sides, but XlorD going with the Lich. All right. Scouting as well with the Acolyte. We'll be seeing the Crypt Lord here quickly. And, I mean, this is TGW. You know what he's going to play. Crypt Lord, Expo, and then probably some kind of tier 3 push at some point.
He played this even with the old Crypt Lord, so no one should really be surprised.
Yeah, exactly. And XlorD is being aggressive. Brings 3 ghouls instantaneously with the Lich. And will be taking behind.
Yeah, we mentioned this before, I think on the Friday cast, that Undead Mirror really has a lot of opportunities right now. All heroes viable as a first hero.
Oh. TGW didn't even get a lot of Necromancy yet. I guess this should most of the time be the play against the Crypt Lord, right? I think you have to play aggressively against him.
Yeah.
Because he creeps so fast. And Crypt Lord has to go Beetles first, pretty much. So you don't have to be afraid of Impale. And he's obviously melee, not ranged. So you can kind of poke from range, especially if you're a ranged hero, obviously. Seems to make a lot of sense here what XlorD is doing.
Also, stealing experience away. We mentioned this, like, he mentioned this in the ESL Meisterschaft post-game interview, that on patch night, he had a couple of practice games with his clanmates, and he said, okay, please Crypt Lord rush me, let me see if I can defend it, and he found ways. Pretty fast.
And it seems like his wish is getting answered. Crypt Lord making his way across the map with an Acolyte as well. It's gonna be a good old Undead Mirror tower push.
Yeah.
Right? It's totally something that it happens.
Is that a sentence that you thought you would be saying and mean it?
And the problem of XlorD is he doesn't have a graveyard. If he had a graveyard for a Spirit Tower, that would help a lot, but he can only go for Nerobs right here.
He killed the Acolyte though, with a Nova immediately.
Oh, that's really smart.
Yeah, and that is the tower rush cancelled, so it's just a rush now.
Still a lot of units though. Some ghouls into the back. So both players here microing across 1.5 screens, kind of. Thank you, by the way, Anonymous, for the 5 gifted subs.
High five, my man. XlorD saving a ghoul with barely any HP. One Acolyte lost by XlorD now. Second one almost dead as well. Of course, every corpse is Beetles. Very conservative with the mana on the Crypt Lord, though.
Yeah, that was held rather easily. One Acolyte goes down, but he still had a replacement. And,
It's kind of
Crypt Lord can still go for Beetles, but he doesn't have any ghouls anymore.
I think he expected a graveyard. With a graveyard, you get so many more corpses. You get so many more corpses, and you can summon all the Beetles, and it can overwhelm.
True.
But XlorD only now adding the graveyard after the rush is done.
How smart!
Yeah, my commentary, right? How smart, as always, Remo. I don't know why you're so surprised about this.
Yeah. XlorD, great idea. Delaying the graveyard in case of Crypt Lord emergency will mean that his slaughterhouse is going to be late, but that's totally manageable. TGW is still only tier 1, will now try to expand. But that exposes the main kind of to the Lich's shenanigans.
He can just counter harass, right? How much gold was lost? Not too much, I think. 9-4. Not like around 100 gold. That's nothing. And the Lich is level 3 after this cap.
Ooh, that's pretty good against ghouls.
And beetles.
Really good efficiency by XlorD this game. It seems like he's got all the markers down already. He's got the game plan laid out already against the Crypt Lord, who's new in the meta.
Yeah, right. And it seems so simple.
Oh, no double kill.
Feels
juicy.
good.
Probably gonna cost the Lich the TP here. He sees the Crypt Lord returning with the item from the gold mine, so he must know there's an expansion there. It is TGW after all. But damn, that's a lot of beetles and skeletons.
And skeletons, yep. A little bit of slow, but afterwards the Lich is free to go. No crowd control on TGW's side. That hurt.
Tier 3 is going to be done soon, and then we have Destroyers. And TGW is super far away from Web. Destroyers for quite a while are going to be invulnerable.
Oh yeah. He can't even attack air.
Yeah.
At all. Like only with towers. I feel like in the next 2 to 3 weeks, or maybe a little longer, Undead Mirror is gonna have so many cool dynamics.
Yeah. And this is still being figured out. Like, what's the proper answer? What are the hero matchups that are good and bad? Like, Lich seems to be doing pretty well against the Crypt Lord, but what if he doesn't make Crypt Lord? What if he's going Dreadlord instead, or DK? You know? A question that really never had to be asked in top-level Undead Mirror. On lower levels, we still saw a lot of Dreadlord, but when Happy and 1-0 are playing, and even WZ and such, there's always usually DK first. And that might change, which I think is really cool.
And in the end, they will all just Destroyer rush, and we're gonna have Destroyer Wars again.
That would be the worst case scenario.
That's a J.R. Martin ending right there.
Please no. Please.
Yeah, how's TGW getting out of there now? Tech is starting now.
Players' forces are under attack.
XlorD playing no fiends at all. It's Frenzy Ghouls and Destroyers. And I think that makes sense. Crypt Lord only now getting level 3. Man, that took him forever. And the level 2 Beal is where they become really good. But Destroyers are basically out already.
Yeah. Dead. 1/3. Lich is coming out as well. Out. He's gonna get the orb in a second. It was a little delayed actually. But DK is out, that's what I wanted to say. And I don't really know what TGW can do. I mean, if he goes Gargs, there's Nova. Everything else needs tier 3.
I think Mass Fiends is the best play he has.
Yeah. There's no mass AoE yet against them. Just Nova, and you can split against that. Ghoul Frenzy, of course, hard. Especially against the guy with XlorD's micro.
Yeah. And saving these Fiends is not easy. That should be... Like, even if you don't surround them, how are you going to save them?
With Impale.
2 Ghouls could still run down the Fiend, but here's a Destroyer, and now we have this round.
Yeah, that's
Level
such
2
a relief.
DK, and now there's the Aura, and that's a big movement speed advantage now. Frenzy Ghouls with Aura against Fiends with no Aura?
That's always been the weakness of starting Dreadlord. He's so slow. And Fiends aren't the fastest units either. Usually reliant on the Unholy Aura. And now they got slow against them with Nova. Movement speed and Frenzy, yeah. Yeah, that's... You're right.
Tier 2 not finished yet. Then he can go for Web, but it's gonna be a little while still. That Fiend probably gonna go down, but XlorD actually aiming for the Ghouls.
Yeah, there's no lumber on TGW, so if he delays the lumber income, that's a delayed tier 3. And no coil. Like, no coil for TG dubs. Pretty
Only
much.
one Fiend lost though. Still good numbers here on the army for TGW. Lots of gold as well. Rather low on lumber, however.
The next Nova's gonna hurt so bad. Doesn't matter what he
yeah.
ends up with.
Still needs a bit more mana. And there's 2 towers back here, so this is also going to cost XlorD quite a bit. He's certainly going to have to TP out of this.
Lich level 4, that's mana. That's so many
Level 4 Lich
kills.
boys, you know what that means?
Oh, Lich in trouble actually. But the coil's in time. Destroyer saved above the trees. Great micro, another Nova. TP out. Damage done.
Okay. But tier 2 is finished. Web can come in now. Fiend numbers are still kind of okay, and TGW is still on 2 bases. XlorD unsummons 1 slaughter. I think that's also reasonable. And Acolyte number 6. Counter export time now.
Oh. We more gifted subs. 10 gifted subs by Anonymous. Double high five, my friend.
Thank you, thank you. How generous. Much appreciated. Level 2 Dark Ritual is actually really good. Lich getting so much back now. So much mana back from these Devours. Level 4 Lich. Level 3 DK. XlorD's hero starting to look good. Oh, did he block him in with a staff? Oh no, he's fine.
I mean, still good opportunity harasses with beetles as always, but XlorD is one of the smartest players. Parks a destroyer, and that's a 5 supply solution to this.
Also brings a skull, so he's gonna set up towers there soon. And TGW is still far away from really scary army. He's far away from big supply and of course tier 3, especially tier 3 ultra delayed. But now there's a shredder. Undead with a shredder. That's a rare sight. And soon, lumber issues are gonna be a thing of the past.
It's really cool. The past 3 games alone, we had one of the best undead mirrors probably ever in Craft, and it's good. Then we had the XlorD game, where it was a really sick Crypt Lord game, but Star-Shaped in chat saying that wasn't balanced, that was me being an idiot. And here we have XlorD with great solutions to the Crypt Lord, but TG Dubs also cancelling this expo. This is a fun day.
Yeah, crucial expo cancel here. Will cost the TP, but there was at least like a 90 seconds delay, perhaps more than like a minute delay. That's a big deal.
More and more gold for the Great Wall. He's getting pretty fat right now. Tier 3, DK. Okay. And XlorD trying it again, obviously.
Is TGW gonna try to cancel this one more time? Is the question, or is it just gonna mass like crazy now and then look for a big fight?
He's going web. No units yet. He broke upkeep now.
Yeah, there's not so much to creep for TGW's second hero, the DK. That's the problem. Red camp in the middle, yes, but that might be contested for. The Crypt Lord is soaking up a lot of experience, and him on level 4 is strong, but DK on level 2 and 3 is also important.
Supply. We see a couple of beetles in XlorD's base, so this is gonna be annoying. This is something that Craft didn't do. It's kind of a... What? So many illusions as well. What the...
Oh, the beetles at the expo. If they cancel this, this would be really big, but it's only 2 beetles. I guess he doesn't have the damage.
Town portal immediately.
Oh, nice on Burrow. Perfect timing.
Acolyte's moving away, but the tower is up. The tower should be the solution.
There's a shade now for detection, but he's going scouting, surprisingly. Not aimed at the beetle harass.
If you devour magic to burrowed beetles, they still get dispelled?
I think so.
Player's forces are under attack.
Or does
I'm
the
not sure.
ground prevent the dispel?
And there we see it. Red Camp going to XlorD. Impale. Meh. Hits one fiend, and that should get away.
Low mana Crypt Lord. He has a potion though. On the DK as well. Oh, level 4 DK.
Wow. Such a big movement speed advantage here.
Yeah.
Oh, got a web, and that's definitely a dead destroyer. And do you even go destroyers now when you're XlorD? This is why I think fundamentally Crypt Lord has to be good in Undead Mirror, because yes, destroyers are the counter, but destroyers, especially the later the game goes, usually are pretty awful in Undead Mirror.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Oh, double boneyard by TG Dubs.
Okay.
Dark Ranger for XlorD.
Well, typically worms are bad in Undead Mirror, but Crypt Lord is really good against fiends, so who the hell knows?
Yeah.
XlorD is doing a good job preventing experience. Level 2 on the DK is a monumental level up here for TGW, and the German is making it as difficult as he can.
I'm having some spikes. I hope I won't lag out.
60 supply versus 64. Pretty even here.
A player's forces
But
are under attack.
worms are coming. Upgrade-wise, TGW is getting to 2-0 in a moment. He's got 2-1 queued already. XlorD only 1-0. Fiend upgrades are really important in Undead Mirror. Oh, and XlorD throws down the temple. Did he see with his shade the boneyards? He may have.
Oh, please don't disc me. What the hell?
Dark Ranger, of course, also really good for the silence control against the Crypt Lord. Can break out of it with the invul though, and he's so close to level 5. I think XlorD needs heal scrolls really badly. Lich also for him almost level 5. He can creep level 5 right now. And he's got pretty good inventory. Not completely insane, but pretty good. XlorD, big level
Forces
advantage.
are under attack.
But supply advantage for TGW. However, 14 of that is worms still stuck in production.
Alright, I hope everything stabilizes now. Really sorry for that. We have 2 towers, as you said, 2 upgrades. TGW is just distracting and expanding on the high ground.
And here we have it, Lich level 5. Boom!
Player's forces
Level
are
3 Nova. And now Banshee's starting to come in.
Yeah.
Banshee anti-magic soaks up 300 damage, so that's like 3 Frostworm attacks. That's a big deal.
Even the curse is really good already. There's no dispel.
Yeah. Banshees are actually killer.
XlorD is so smart sometimes.
And he's gonna see the expo. That should be an easy cancel. Oh, wait. He didn't see it? Oh, it was right around the corner.
It was daytime though.
I think he was just behind the tree line, you know? I think he didn't
Yeah.
get past the tree line. Ooh, that could be a crucial error. Crypt Lord 5, going Beetles. In this ultra late game, might not even be Impale better. I know earlier I said it's probably always Beetles better. Hard to tell.
He can harass with them.
Beetles are definitely much better for when you run out of mana. Because when you land at 0, it takes forever to get up to the next Impale again. But Beetles, quite a bit quicker.
Freezing breath upgrade by TGW. An upgrade you never ever see.
Hells yeah.
I still haven't seen it in Reforged yet. Thank you, Zargon, for the sub.
A player's forces are under attack.
Web coming in against... Ooh, that was a pretty late web upgrade, actually.
Oh yeah.
If TGW pushed before, good luck, man.
Oh, he's gonna catch one worm.
Oh,
And that's a horrible position for TGW to go into.
Coils the Fiend, not the Worm.
Oh, and
Silence
the
on the
next
DK, silence on the Crypt Lord, another web. This is a disaster.
The Impale is ready. Okay, hits a good one right there, but not completely insane.
Destroyer saved, can still dispel. Great plays by XlorD so far. Destroyer lost now. So this might be the reign of the Beatles yet. No.
Dark Ranger died as well, but she is the least important hero in all of this.
Yeah.
Crypt Lord out of mana, but has a mana potion still. Is going to use it soon.
Wow,
No
Nova on
Destroyers being
Beatles.
morphed against the Beatles.
Use
The
the
Lich
Nova.
has infinite mana thanks to Dark Ritual. That's something to be kept in mind. XlorD's Lich, that is.
Yeah. Another Nova on the Beatles. Never on the Fiends.
I think it's fine. He's always going to have Nova, no matter what.
Ooh, as the dust settles, big donation by Jonathan L. Seagull, 50 euros. The news this week about the Gold League was wonderful. You're a cornerstone of this community. Keep it up. You sweetheart, you. That is really awesome. Thank you.
A town is under siege.
Oh, the DK though.
Yes.
Forced into the invul.
Counter Nova. Expo on the high ground starts mining.
Eats the scene. Look at all that healing. Oh, the Lich.
Coil was there. Focus fire continues. In will break this. There's so much mana. You're so right. Destroyer dispels. And there's no statue for TGW, so maybe he's gonna be in trouble soon.
I think XlorD should commit in. I think XlorD is waiting for the Dark Ranger, I guess. Oh, he didn't even remake her. Whoops. But again, she's not that impactful.
Oh, DK! Almost dead, but there was a potion last second. First hero battle right here. Here comes another worm, but they should be wept immediately, and that's exactly what's happening. Another coil hits the Lich. These frost worms have no impact at all.
It's 2 volleys and they're dead. The 3-0 Fiends obviously doing a lot of damage.
They're so sick.
That choice doesn't seem to be the very greatest. Level 5 on the DK. The counter DK dies. Can't survive that anymore. He is out of this fight. No more aura, no more healing. TGW needs to get out of here soon.
Still so many... Yeah, still so many Banshees as well. Curses everywhere, misses everywhere. Level 6. Death and Decay, actually.
I think Dark Ritual 3 would have been better, but... well, for taking out bases, it's certainly not bad.
Yeah.
And he scouted the high ground base before. I guess with that in mind, that's why he went for the ult.
Yeah.
Can be cancelled, though. There is Impale.
Maybe he can protect with the rest of the army. It's quite a bit of damage. These acolytes are suffering as well. Another fight on the high ground. Is XlorD's army big enough? Ultimate cancelled. But no DK, right? Nope.
TGW doesn't have healing. Exactly. No DK, no coil, and even if he was here, he's only level 2. This is a pretty clear fight, I think, for XlorD. Even the Dark Ranger coming back in. For moral support more than anything else.
Well, it's more skeletons as well, I guess.
Banshees don't give corpses, by the way, so no beetles from that. TGW is getting beetles from his own losses, but that's GG. XlorD, very strong counterplay. Takes out the Crypt Lord.
Hui, that was some sweet undead mirror play with great counterplays. This early defense with Lich first and no graveyard. This was just great. And that was really hard for TGW to come back. He kind of made it work though. Big question on the worms. There was a lot of investment.
Yeah.
And did nothing.
Yeah, I think worms are just a bad idea, dude. In Undead, don't play worms.
Yeah.
Unless you can protect them well by having a super scary army like frenzy ghouls running in, and you can't just focus worms freely. But it's 2 fiend front lines, if you want to call it that. They're always standing in the distance, and the worm lands smack in the middle because his attack range is so low. He has to come in close, 300 range only. So, yeah, that was a big waste. Oh boy. I wonder, like these worms. How much did they cost? Like easily around 2,000 gold.
Yeah, 2K.
And they did maybe a total of 400 damage. Not very cost effective.
Kind of sick to say, indeed. Thank you very much, Jay Gatz, with the second donation of the day. 15 euros this time. June 6th is apparently the day of the Crypt Lord or Remo's birthday. Damn, I didn't know. Happy birthday, Remo.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's the perfect birthday gift for me. It's Crypt Lord all over the place.
Do we have any other results, Remo?
I'm looking right now. So we had earlier already said that Zed is in the semis already, waiting for the winner of this. And Lubber versus Side and Edo versus Krav still going on.
Okay. So, TGW on Northern Isles now. Can he surprise XlorD? Because it felt like XlorD reads him like a book.
Yeah, he knew exactly what was coming. I mean, we all did. It is TGW. Mr. Crypt Lord Fast Expo. It wasn't exactly a fast expo, though, right? The Lich came to harass, and then he tried with a push first. That was held really well by XlorD. Smart, patient play, delaying his own graveyard to not provide too many corpses. And then the expo after. But XlorD found a good timing to counter-expand. And the very important thing was XlorD made sure he cleared a lot of the map so TGW couldn't creep. If the Lich and DK for TGW both get level 3, that can be a very different game. But Concealed Hill really doesn't have that many creeps. Northern Isles certainly has a lot more. So for late game creeping for TGW, this might be a better map.
Another 50 euro donation by Foidy. Happy birthday, Remo.
Thank you, Foidy. I hope you realize people are trolling, right? It's not really my birthday. Thank you very much for that.
Remo's one of the maybe 4 people I know their birthday of. And yeah, that's it's not even close, but we appreciate it. My birthday is coming again.
Yes. It's exactly 1 week away, right? No, wait. 1 week and 1 month. 1 week and 1 month. Yes, July, Neo, I know.
Yeah, that's true. And you know what? My birthday gift is WGL Grand Finals.
Whoop, whoop.
Second day of that tournament.
Are we going to be wearing suits?
Maybe we're wearing nothing.
Oh, dude, wearing suits indoors in summer. Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm. The real Shanghai experience.
Oh. I don't know if I can do that, dude. Map 2. We can certainly do this. XlorD with the lead. As was to be expected, he was the favorite here. With a very clear game plan, he seemed to know exactly what to do against this new locust plague, if you will, of Crypt Lord in the meta.
Alright, will it be the same again? It is a graveyard opening by TGW this time. And XlorD in the north, probably with Lich Schools again. Ah, it's Alta first. So
Yeah. That's Ted Fiend built by XlorD.
Yeah.
And it's also not a Ghoul opening, but a
Fiend
Fast
opening.
Fiend opening by TG Dubs. If he plays Fast Fiend DK Shocker style, I'm gonna be blown away. But I think he's just gonna play Fast Fiends with Crypt Lord, is what I would guess. I wonder why XlorD is going away from the Lich here.
Yeah, right? It looked so good. But is there a hard counter to the Lich?
Just normal DK play, like standard play, is pretty good against Lich usually. But and not a very clear one, I'd say.
Yeah, me neither. It's nothing that renders him completely useless. Like a Demon Hunter against a Crypt Lord or something.
Yeah. So one of the best things that the Lich did early game was put on pressure and keep the Crypt Lord from creeping. And it is Crypt Lord indeed. And also delayed the expansion by a long time. Concealed Hill Expo is really hard to creep. This Expo here is much easier. So maybe the thought process of XlorD is, well, this Expo here is so easy to do. And so many green camps and critters everywhere that he's gonna get it up with his Crypt Lord. So since I can't prevent it anyways, may as well just play DK. Perhaps that's his line of thinking.
Got a little bit of an update from Waraka. Looks like 2-0 for Lubber soon versus Side.
What?
Didn't expect that.
Oh, wow. What is he playing? Or what are they playing? I would be interested.
Could be everything, man. Okay, fast tech by XlorD. Creeping starts, no big harass. This is of course gonna be a super fast tech in comparison.
Players' forces are under attack.
Takes quite a while here. The Crypt Lord waiting for the beetle. Is he gonna wait for all beetles to be summoned first? And then skeletons? Alright, this is in theory really good. You get graveyard, you get lots of corpses, you get skeletons and beetles. But it takes a long freaking time. You can see across the map. The DK already crept to level 2.
Yeah.
Before any creeping has been done by TGW.
How many charges of Roll of Necromancy does he have left?
A player's forces are
Oh,
under attack.
1. Okay, that's not too many. Ooh.
Oh, the cloak is so good. That means he can just park next to the creep, coil steal it.
Yeah, and the
That's
Acolyte
the
is
item.
already away. I don't know, man. This opening by TGW, not the biggest fan. But DK shows his face.
Fiend's already coming in for XlorD. Tier 2 is in fact soon to finish. If he goes for Dark Ranger second here, this could be really scary for TGW. Or maybe even Beastmaster, Bash Bear. Let's do it.
And mirror, right? Good idea. I think beetles should provide corpses.
Just endless recycling.
It's a yeah, exactly.
I think that would be a little crazy.
Or they should summon a little blight when they die.
Maybe they can throw a little Coil Nova. How about that?
Don't you think that's overpowered?
A player's forces are under attack.
Fiends are already hurt for TGW, and the only regen is blight.
Coil Steal. Oh, didn't quite get the steal. Crypt Lord actually got it. Very last second right there.
Super close to 2. No beetles. Lich is coming though. No, Naga!
Naga. That makes also a lot of sense.
Yes.
There's no hero kill threat really at all on TGW's side. But now he's got Impale. He's got 1 Impale to use. Then he's gonna be
Oh, 1 Fiend dead.
Yeah.
Great control on the already so slow Crypt Lord. That's 1 Impale, but that's a dead Crypt Lord.
Well then. It seems like XlorD is just
forces
completely
are under attack.
aware of the dangers of this and
Yeah.
has the perfect answer
Yeah, I
against the
agree.
Crypt Lord.
He is stomping him into the ground. He had the perfect opening against TGW's playstyle on Concealed, and he has the perfect opening on Northern Isle as well. This is just really good.
Yeah, we had a long game on map 1, but this one I think is going to be over a lot faster.
Rough. Rest of the spot belongs to the Lord. Okay, GG. That was a killer performance. 5 minutes 55.
Respect.
Absolutely, yeah. How he
Really?
identified everything in TGW's playbooks. That was super impressive.
Yeah. Early pressure against the Crypt Lord seems to be a very good idea.
Pretty impressed. Alright, so that is XlorD in the semifinals, 1 series away from the main qualifier next weekend. He will be playing against Sad now in an Undead versus Night Elf. And Ido's in the semis as well, probably versus Lover. We're going to see both semifinals as both are important. The winner of each semi advances, of course. So no games at the same time anymore. We go into a small little break and then it's semi-final time. XlorD versus Sad. But I need to set this up first.
Dude, Ido also beating Krav. That's really impressive. Krav is a super strong undead. Ido
Yeah.
is also good, but I certainly would have seen the Frenchman here to be the favorite. But Ido has also been looking better and better. ESL Meisterschaft has been pretty rough for Ido. But man, good performance here.
Bringing out the best of these Germans. Okay, now I set things up, and now we go into a tiny little break. Thanks for your support. If you want to support us, you can follow us on our socials, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all in the stream description. See ya in a bit, the first decision.